my God. There is a rattlesnake. I see it. Oh my, you guys, you can't make this up.
Ooh. Hey guys, welcome back to another sanctuary vlog. So coming out now to feed the goats and the pigs. Hi guys. Why are you squaring up at me? Why are you squaring up at me, Petunia? Look at this chaos. These goats are so dumb. You guys have two different bowls there. You don't all three have to eat out the same bowl. We got Julie in there too. You guys are crazy. What are you doing, Petunia? What are you doing, Petunia? So here's all the foster piggies needing to be adopted. Somebody please adopt them. All of them, preferably. But no, yeah, they are our little foster piggies. We are fostering them for Eastern Snouts, so if anybody does actually want to adopt them, you'd have to reach out to Eastern Snouts. It'd be super cool if anybody wants to, because I was not planning on having these things for 6 months. I thought we were just gonna have a quick little foster them for a month or two, and then they're on their way, and here they are. So, they're cute though. I mean, we do love them, but I'm not trying to have 8 pigs, because there's 5 of these and the other 3 that we're already committed to. So I'm back here along our barnyard area after feeding everybody, and check this out. So this is a raptor pellet. It's got a bunch of fur, and it's got some snake scales in it. Kind of cool. I know it's kind of gross for most people. So this is a regurgitated material from a bird of prey that ate obviously something with a bunch of fur, and then also ate a snake, and then regurgitated this clump of junk that it wasn't able to digest. Look at this aggressive behavior. Just came back to fix something on their little barn. Petunia, why do you like this? So here are the Patagonian Mara. They're eating some of the O&A hay. Wow, they like that a lot. They like that even more than their pellets. And we got some romaine lettuce and some kale, and then their regular pellets too. That's funny because we got them a bunch of Timothy hay and they did not seem to care at all, but they like the O&A. We're gonna have some romaine too. There you go. Now we're feeding the foxes. Is that good stuff? So they've got reptilink, some liver, some dried bugs, the exotic canine diet, an entire egg, freeze-dried duck, apple, watermelon, peas, and papaya. Whole bunch of stuff today. You guys eat better than I do. There's Hazel being a psycho. Oh, Jason portion. He's like, there's not even food. Why are you yelling? Look at her. So she's just screaming. She's not hurting him or anything like that. Just running around screaming like a crazy person. But when it comes to the food, at least, he tries to defend his food. So definitely better in there than in here with these two. But she's still a terror. Yui's like, worst roommate ever. So glad she moved. There you go. There's Shippo enjoying his food. Hazel finally silent. All right, now we're feeding the quaddies, so we're gonna open up the lockout for 2 of them. There we go. And the next lockout. Alright, so they're all locked out, so now it's time to go inside and clean up the enrichment pool and the balls and all that stuff. Oh, you enjoying your food, Lil? Yeah. So she's got watermelon and an egg and chicken liver and peas and baby food and freeze-dried duck and freeze-dried bugs and some other stuff Gabby put in there. So, you know, Gabby does all the diets and she does an amazing job with it. I'm jealous that, you know, she does a better job in the animal diets than mine, but, you know, it's okay. No, I'm kidding. She's a great cook, but she really does a great job with the animal diets. So yesterday, Jellybean decided to be evil and try to bite my finger off. Wow, look at this light. You can really see the red on the back. You see that? It's got that tinge of red on the back of the neck. Got some really good lighting right now, buddy. And he's not trying to stab me. Look, we got watermelon and peas and blueberries and bananas. How pretty his eyes are. That's a cool shot. Oh my God, look at them. You're gonna take all that hay and go underground with it, aren't you? And Poppy is climbing me like a tree. Sit down there. Eat your food, Poppy. Eat your food, Poppy. Look at these priorities. Poppy just wants pets. This one is being industrious. Gonna take all that hay and store it underground for later. Oh, no, you don't need to climb me too. Well, that's the old bowl in the corn I gave him yesterday. But I guess I'm blocking the path. See? Bye. Oh, how dare I pet someone else, Poppy. And you hear in the background, that's our guys cutting the rebar to put in the ground as the dig guard. So that's exciting. Finally get that done. I was trying to source that chain link forever, and I know as soon as we put the rebar in, somebody's gonna be like, oh, I've got 1,000 feet of free chain link for you I just pulled out. But instead I had to go and buy the rebar, which is cheaper than chain link, and requires a lot less work too. Instead of having to dig and then cover the chain link, we just hammer that rebar into the ground. Alright, so we're in the small parrot aviary. Just gave them all fresh food and water. And got a bunch of quail eggs. You see all the quail down here. They're very cute little guys. guy's taking a bath. And we got Bubbles over there. So Bubbles seems to be doing a bit better. If you didn't see the other videos with these swollen legs and had to take him to the vet and everything, but he's not 100%, but he's definitely walking better than he was. You can even see him over there. Now it's been really hot and dry. So you can see the water was up to here. So the water has receded quite a bit. Hopefully we get some rain soon and get this thing filling back up a little bit more. I mean, there's still plenty of water in the center, but the emus will be very sad if their little bathing area becomes all mud. Well, actually, I'm sure they'll just walk out there, but be a lot less cute. Won't be able to film it as well. All right, so we got the mulch that we picked up yesterday, and so we're gonna go ahead and put this in for the quaddies. They're still locked out, so that way we can just kind of refresh the mulch in here. I don't know where it goes. We put so much in there, and then it just seems like it just disappears.
You hear the woodpecker?
Yeah, it sounds like maybe a pileated woodpecker. I saw one yesterday, actually.
Pileated?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it flew right through.
So
that was
cool.
cool. They're the biggest woodpecker that we have in the area. Oh yeah, before we do this, check this out. So this is the Patagonian Mara enclosure coming along, looking pretty awesome, if I may say so. But we got a little delay on that because we misjudged the amount of wire required, so we have to do another wire delivery because we ran out. So a little bit of a delay on that by a couple of days, but you know, it'll be done next week for sure.
And what are they working on now?
So instead of working on that, we got them out there working on the dig guard right now. We're gonna walk over and show that eventually once we get over there. I got all the other stuff we're working on right now, but we got them working on that right now, putting the rebar in the ground as a dig guard. So
Still waiting on DNA testing for these two to see whether they are male or female. So hopefully another week or two, and then we're gonna have a gender reveal party.
Emu gender reveal party.
An emu gender reveal party.
Where do you want these?
Definitely in the corner. Yeah. And then like to freshen up the sides and just all of it, like the bare spots. Nice. Ooh. They just bit Bambi in the butt.
Yeah, they keep on trying to eat her tail.
Oh, sorry, Bam.
Bam is not a fan.
No, she's not. Sorry, Bam. Those emus are trying to eat your tail, Bam. How's the new platform going?
So they seem like they're using it now. That's good. They're definitely pooping on it. That counts as use. But yeah, they're definitely figuring it out. No.
Miss Lily. Wow, you ate all your breakfast today, huh, Lou?
Okay, so I figure we'll put one here, one here.
Yep, just to cover all the dirt.
Let's pick up all this cardboard from the
The cat scratch posts
Yes.
they destroyed.
remember. Yeah. I ripped that thing apart.
That lasted a day.
Highly destructive little creatures. Cannot believe people keep them in their house.
I know. I don't know how. You could not pay me enough to keep one of them in my house. I don't even want the cat with no eyes in our house. He's destroying all my furniture. All of a sudden, I feel like he's super destructive.
I don't think so.
I do. You're not the one that has to sit there with scissors and cut all of the strings that he pulls out of my couch.
Well, if you just stuck with my leather couch I had before.
Leather couches aren't comfortable. Lily just grabbed a hold of
What's that?
the... Lily, what are you doing, babes? Nothing in there for you. No, no. No, no. Lily just grabbed a hold of the bag.
Oh.
I was trying to pull it through. Why are they so obsessed with digging in this corner specifically? It's so strange.
I don't know.
They love that corner. So weird.
Yeah.
They expose all the wire.
They definitely like digging over here. But, you know, I mean, that does show how we do have
Wire everywhere.
wire all along the bottom.
In all of the enclosures, so we talked about this before, with a minimum of 14 gauge wire. So basically it's permitted for all class 3 species. So if we ever in an emergency have to take one in or have to swap somebody around, it's compatible with all species.
But we get a lot of people asking, oh, don't they dig out? No, we have the wire on the bottom.
Yep.
Which, you know, we've covered in many videos, but we get a lot of new people that don't know and they ask. And, the big one I've been getting lately, been kind of driving me crazy. What are you going to do if the animals walk in and get eaten by the alligators? And I'm like,
I just don't
the fence?
I just don't understand. People think like all the animals are just...
But
it's
like that,
it's like the Sahara, like the African plains. So everyone's just
yeah, it's
living,
a free-for-all.
Yeah,
But
that doesn't make any sense.
that's one that I get a lot. That like I'm like, I mean, you could see the fence, and we've shown, you know, building the fence and doing it all, and like.
They think the alligators are just gonna like have free range with the turkeys and the ducks and the emus.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one that, like, that specific question gets asked so often. Like, well, aren't they just gonna walk in and be eaten by the alligator? And I'm like, why do you think we would have it?
The emu is eating our brand new plants that were just planted.
Oh, that's nice. But not knowing the wires underneath this, I understand that. You can't see it. I mean, that definitely, you know, I understand why people are confused about that one.
Get under there. Gotta get that corner.
Ta-da.
Can we steal like 1 or 2 more?
I thought you wanted the other bags for the foxes.
The foxes, it's just a few areas. We have what, 6 bags left or 8 bags left?
I don't remember.
Yeah, because I want to try to, this little area here, like with the dirt. What do you think? Because we do have to do the foxes too, but...
I know you put 100 pounds of mulch and it looks like you didn't do anything.
I know.
You know?
Do you want to do 2 more bags? We'll go fill it up and bring them all.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the foxes next.
All right, so we refreshed all their mulch. So now to moving out.
There's Lily. New mulch for you guys to destroy. What do you think of that? What do you think, Lil? What do you think, Lola?
Alright, so now we're going to bring some mulch over for the foxes and add some in for them. Wish I could get the golf cart closer.
I know. Did you show everybody the landscaping we did?
Oh no, show it.
So we had somebody come out and plant a bunch of native flowers and plants. So it's going to be really pretty when it grows in. That will be fun, shutting that behind you.
I know.
I'm smaller, you want me to do it?
No, it's fine.
Or I can just hold it closed. Here, I'll hold it closed and you...
Yeah. Okay.
Like 4 and 4.
I think they need it more.
I think they need like maybe 2 of them. I want to do it in front of that little log so you can't see what it's resting on. And then I think there's like a little bare spot like in the middle, right over here by the water. And we'll give them new water after we mulch so it doesn't get all dusty. Right where Kira is. It is also a regulation, guys, for USDA, which we're not yet, but there can't be any wire on the bottom like showing.
No, we're good because it's coated.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That's what Arthur's saying.
Okay. Well, either way, I don't like the look of wire on the bottom, obviously, but they are diggers, so it's not always the easiest to prevent.
But where they came from in the fur farm, they're allowed to be on bare wire with nothing their entire lives and then shot.
Yep.
Or no, not shot, electrocuted through their butthole to kill them so you don't damage the fur.
Literally.
Literally wish I was joking.
Because that's agricultural and it's not, you know, animal welfare. It's just agricultural. So you're allowed to basically torture them and keep them in whatever horrible conditions you want.
But like, to save them, we have to have strict regulation, no exposed wire for their feet, anything like that. But if you want to torture and kill them, then you can make their lives a living hell and you're allowed to. And that's great. We like that in America. I don't understand how that's allowed in the US.
Because money talks.
I will never stop ranting about this. It makes me so crazy.
Do you see any other bare spots?
Oh, right here for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Behind this log too.
Yeah, I know. Behind that log is really, I don't know why. But yeah, if we can get some like in front of it so you can't see the 2 logs it's like sitting on. That poor little palm that they just ate. That used to be a big palm and they just shredded it. You could see all the palm like fronds on the ground.
Nah, this whole load's got to go to this enclosure, honestly.
Okay.
We can do another pickup for the other one.
The other one still has it? I thought the other one was more bare than this.
No, because that's more fresh mulch. This has been sitting longer and has done a better job of disappearing. So I think that one, I don't even see any bare spots. All around this palm tree, they've like moved all the mulch away. So we don't have a hose hook up this far back. It's pretty close, actually. It's not close enough. So that's how we have to do their water every day. You checking it out?
You got new mulch, Kira? What do you think?
So here's the crock monitor. Checking out an egg. You gonna eat it or are you gonna make out with it? Oh, is that one better? Apparently. Down the hatch. Look at that. Oh, he's working it down still. Or maybe cracking it. So cool. You can see how he's trying to be careful to not crack it, which he's done, obviously. You know, I fed him a lot of eggs, and so if he cracks it, it spills everywhere, and he understands that, so he's trying to not crack it, but still grip it, and then be able to swallow it down. All right, so this is our new dig guard and the rebar. You see that? So we got that rebar in 3 feet on the outside, so if you push on this, the fence doesn't go anywhere. If they were to try to dig, obviously you're not fitting an entire alligator through the space of these two. It's 8 inches. So that is going all the way around this enclosure. So that is super awesome, makes me feel a whole lot better. And again, this is not required by Fish and Wildlife. We do not have to do this, but I am choosing to put in this dig guard, and all the rebar is about $1,000. So it is expensive, and I'm choosing to do this because I think it is going to really help the security of this enclosure and help out with my animal safety and obviously any neighbor safety, because that's obviously a concern, even though it shouldn't be, because we have this fence at regulation, beyond regulation, and then we also have the perimeter fence going around the property in the event that anything got out of this fence. So it is all done super safe all the way around here. All right, so what we've been doing the last couple hours is just cleaned up. This is gator pond number 3, so we've been cleaning up in here. So I just leveled out the dirt and then did the leaf blower, clear out all the leaves, and now we're just putting down grass seeds everywhere. No, I don't have a proper grass seed dispenser. Why didn't you buy one? Because I don't have one. That's what we have.
And it worked on that one. Still have to drain this.
Yeah, so we still have to drain that, clean that.
We've still bleached the other 2. We have 5 days.
Oh yeah, well we could do that today if we really wanted.
Yeah, we have 5 days to get it ready.
I don't know. I figure we'll probably do this tonight, and we could probably just finish that tomorrow. It's just not a rush on it.
I wanted to go to dinner and a movie, but
Wow,
we have too much work apparently.
we're working hard. Getting stuff done.
guys, we're walking the trail. Oh my God. Are they looking at it? There is a rattlesnake. I don't see it yet.
Yeah, it's under the log.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I see it. Oh my, you guys, you can't make this up. You can't make this up.
I can't believe it slipped in there.
Oh my God. Okay, what do you need me to do? Should we shift them out?
I need you to come over here
Okay.
to be able to open the door.
All right, I just ran into the reptile room, got a snake hook, the only bucket I could find. This is the bucket I was making parrot chop in. That's the only bucket I could find.
It'll work.
Thank God the foxes are just staying put.
I know. I've been sitting here. Gabby had to go run and grab the hook and the bucket. I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes, and the snake is chilling. I think he was going to hunker down there for the night. Like, literally, that's where he's hanging out. And the foxes are all up there like, yep, no thank you.
Dude.
It's a different one than what was in with the pigs. Hi, buddy.
I cannot believe it. Yeah, it's a small guy.
Yeah. Ooh. Still wants to bite though. Look at that. That is so cool.
That is
so pretty.
Crazy. It just goes to show you again, I mean, we are so grateful, obviously, that the foxes weren't trying to mess with it, but they really don't want to mess with anything. He just thought this was a good spot. Props to us for having natural enclosures. Put him in the bucket. Again, Chris has been handling venomous snakes for, what, over 10 years? Good job, baby.
Oh, the lid is a little broken.
Ugh.
I know.
I'm sorry. It's the only thing I could find.
It's okay.
Oh, man.
This is the most dangerous part. Literally. Cool.
Oh, my gosh.
I got a bucket of maracas, guys.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, so let's go let him go.
Oh, my gosh. So this time we'll release him a little further. It's just so crazy. We have 40 acres of woods, and our enclosures look so natural. He decided that's the log he wanted to go under.
Well, how often is this happening across the 40 acres that we don't see?
But how crazy is it that in a year, this is our third diamondback, and in a month and a half, this is our second diamondback in an enclosure. Like, you can't make this up.
I'm like, I was just gonna be like, you need chicken wire at the bottom. He can go over the chicken wire. Like, that's why I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of if there's a way to even keep them out.
All right, so we got the...
So we're gonna go ahead and release the rattlesnake over here. We just walked down a decent ways away from the enclosure, and we'll release him into this bunch of logs and whatnot right here. This is the sketchy part.
We need to invest in a better box.
Yeah, I mean, I had venomous boxes when I was doing like venomous work, but like I wasn't expecting to need this, especially this often. So what I'm doing is I'm just undoing the lip while also holding it down with the other hand. That way it doesn't pop up or anything. Okay.
All right.
All right. Does that bucket smell like bird food?
I know. There you go.
So cool. So pretty. All right, I'm just gonna scoot him back a little bit more, just just so it goes actually into the logs. And he's definitely keeping focus on me. Come on, dude. Go in there. See? There, now he sees it. See that space? There you go.
Look at him go.
It's so cool. And you just hear it like underground. So Gabby and I were literally walking around. We were cleaning the gator pond, and then we were like, where are we going to put the next gator pond? So we walked back into the forest over here, and then we're just walking around talking about where we might want to put the next alligator pond and this and that. And then we're walking back this way, and as we got close, I could hear the rattling. And I'm like, is that the cicadas? I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
you're like, do you hear that? Is that a rattlesnake? I'm like, no, those are bugs.
I was like this. Like, shh. Do you hear that?
I'm like, it's the bugs. And he's like,
literally like a movie.
it's in the fox enclosure. I'm like, what do you
I'm
mean?
like, that's a rattlesnake. And I went sprinting, and I'm like, it's in the fox enclosure. And Gavin's like, what do you mean? That was...
Okay, so what's really crazy, you leave every single Friday, and I'm alone. You were not supposed to be here this week, and we just got approved for our permit, so you're here on weekends now, but what are the chances? I would have just had to poke it with a stick and like hope it leaves.
Yeah, no, literally, it would have worked. I mean, yeah, like if you don't know how to handle and you want it to be gone, you just get a long enough stick and you just keep on annoying it. Don't hurt it, but you know, if you just poke it and annoy it and annoy it and annoy it, eventually it's going to try to slither out and it's going to leave to get away from what's annoying it, you know? So like you could have done that and just coaxed it away.
How upset would you have been if you left and I'm like, there's a diamondback in the fox enclosure?
Yeah, no, I would have been... Well, so that makes me think, like, has this happened and we weren't here and didn't know,
this
and
is
then it
crazy.
just left on its own? You know?
I mean, this is the third diamondback in a year.
Yeah.
Second diamondback in like a month and a half in an enclosure.
Yeah, that's...
Is it because we're the only ones that don't kill them? They're all going to come live over here?
No, I just think that most people are not out to notice them, you know? And I'm like I just said, what if we weren't out on... We were doing something we don't normally do.
And the foxes didn't care, right? Did they?
They were up on the top just looking at it. They were like, I don't know what that is. I don't want to be next to it, you know?
I'm glad. Yeah. Obviously, we don't want them in our enclosures, guys. But again, like we live in the woods and it's unpreventable. They'll go over chicken wire, through chicken wire. Sometimes they get stuck, and then that's a big problem.
Yeah.
When their bodies are half stuck in an enclosure. So
yeah.
Our animals have their instincts. They know to stay away.
Yeah. So like the birds have really fine mesh. That's snake proof. But the rest of them, they have the larger, you know, mesh, and yeah, they can fit the larger mesh. It's 2 inches wide, and they fit through that, you know. So I don't think there's a thing that we can really do to prevent this. I don't know. Unless, I mean, we did like small wire on everything, but like I don't know if that's practical, possible.
No.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, we could do it probably like the first like 3 feet or so, but let's see how this might be just like a one-off thing that happened twice, a 2-off thing, and it might never happen again. We have to see how frequent it is, because last month when I'm like, what are we going to do? You're like, this is a one-off thing. It's never going to happen again. Yeah. And it just happened again. So let's see if this is like, you know, just kind of like an anomaly thing.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Here you go, Sammy. What do you think? What about this pepper? You got a whole pepper. That's spicy. You want the banana? Yeah. No, she's taking the banana. This is the pickiest skunk I've ever seen. Yeah, these things are famous for like digging through the trash. We give this thing a smorgasbord of amazing food. Blueberry, fresh watermelon, peas, apple, a chicken egg, a quail egg, an entire pepper, and banana. And just walks around, sniffs everything like, I guess I have to survive, so I will eat this garbage. But, you know, it's not my preference. The pickiest skunk ever, Asami. Hi, Jet. Got food for you, big guy. All right, now I'm bringing Mr. Olaf in. He's trying to steal Rambo's food, but it's not for you, sir. But yeah, we're gonna bring him inside, give him his meds, and I guess we'll go ahead and end the video, guys. Thanks for watching. It was an exciting day. Hey, that is not for you. But it was an exciting day, especially with that Diamondback. But we'll see you guys next time.